That's right, Jen. We are going to be seeing a little bit of a demo. We're going to be seeing how this magnificent piece of art gets transformed. It actually starts from this. It's nothing but sand. It's special sand, and I'll let April walk us through. So April, what kind of sand is this?
This is silica, and it's been mixed with soda ash and limestone to create a very specific formula of glass that we use. Not all glasses are made the same. Pyrex is a really good example of a glass that's been formulated so you can put it in your oven.
Okay.
You would not put my glass in your oven.
Gotcha. Okay. And so this specific sand comes from, you just said California? Is it
This comes from North Carolina. Yep, and we usually buy like 10,000 pounds of it, and it is not glass yet. It is glass once we melt it, and we melt that at 2,400 degrees in the glass furnace.
Which we'll be taking a look at. We're going to take a look at that furnace in a bit. But before that, these are some of the colors that you use to color these glass items, correct?
Yes, so this is our clear glass base, and it is specially formulated so it fits a variety of different colors that you'll see here in the studio, but people are always interested in where does the color come from. It comes from different minerals and metallic oxides. So in this instance, it's called bar color, and it's very dense, highly concentrated. This color looks black, but it's actually a transparent green color, like what you see here in this bowl. Whereas these opal colors are more like what you see in the bottom of this piece. Now this actually is made, instead of bar color, it's made with what's called frit, which is where the bar is ground up into different size stones. Yeah.
That's awesome. And so these are melted, or how does this get transformed into?
So you'll cut a wafer off this depending on what size piece you want to make, and then you heat this up to 1,000 degrees.
Okay.
And you either cover it over the clear or you cover the clear over it.
Love it. All right, so I know we've been talking about a lot of high temperatures over here. Let's go take a look at that place where glasses actually melt.
Sure, you can see Chris is actually taking a gather out of the furnace right now.
Now let's go in, let's take a peek. There we go.
That furnace is running at 2,000 degrees, and it runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's holding,
non-stop.
Yeah. It takes about a week to cool the furnace down and a week to heat it up, so we leave it on so we can work out of it.
And I see two furnaces over here, or is that like a different?
This one over here is a reheating chamber. This doesn't actually hold any of the glass. This is where Chris will take the piece once he's done shaping it and reheat it so he can continue working on it.
Okay. Now, so how long does it take to actually melt that glass and then put it onto that rod that Chris is holding?
It takes about 24 hours for us to melt the glass down, and then there is a process of fining out, so it takes a couple of days after that where it gets really, really crystal clear.
And how many glass items can you actually make in a day?
Well, it depends on the complexity of the piece, how many colors are in it, how large is it. In this instance, Chris is making this piece by himself, but sometimes we work with teams of up to 5 or 6 people.
Okay, so because I know you have workshops going on over here where people can actually come down and make some of these glass items. So how many people can you actually host in any given day?
So it depends on the experience. We can host anywhere from 6 people an hour up to 8 people an hour.
Okay.
And I love to have the opportunity to share how wonderful making glass is with people. So
Absolutely love it.
we're gonna try it coming up here with you.
That's right. That's exactly what we're going to be doing next. So Jen, when we come back next, April is going to help me make some glass items. If you have any suggestions, Jen, hit me up right now. If you want a bird, a dog, or a cat, I'm going to try my best to make one for you, okay?
Okay, well, my idea's not
No
that
judgments.
creative, but what about like an artsy bowl?
An Elsie bowl?
Artsy bowl, like an artistic looking statement bowl for a coffee table.
All right, fine. Jen wants a bowl for a coffee table.
That might be the next lesson, maybe not this one.
Okay, Jen, next one.
You need some
think about
practice
something
first.
fancy or something less fancy.
Well, for us, really quick, before we let you go, I'm really curious. I heard 2,000 degrees is how hot that oven is. How hot is it in the room? Like, can you feel the heat coming off of that?
I'm actually really enjoying this right now because it's super hot and I'm staying warm. I got no jacket on, although it's not that cold outside, but you know, it's Michigan, so anything can surprise you outside.
Right.
But
It
in
is
here,
rainy.
you're nice, warm, and toasty.
All right, Faraz, you're having fun there. We're going to check back in with you in our next half hour. Thanks.